This thing rolling? Rolling. All right. So guys, I'm up in the Boulder batholith, in an undisclosed location as for now, until I get things all sorted out and figured out where I'm at up here and if any of this is going to be good. So when I'm walking, generally I cover a lot of terrain, and there's a reason for that because there's so much to see here. But there are certain anomalies that catch my eye. As I was walking along this road, and you can see it here, it's a very, very rugged road. Better have a good four-wheel drive if you're going to come up it. I noticed that all of this granite right here is kind of lineated along this kind of east to west approach. And I know from lots of hounding up here that a lot of the sills that I'm looking for are lineated east to west. And so I went over here and I looked at this first part over here, somewhere right around over there, and things didn't look that good. I mean, I see some irregular granite, I see a little bit of quartz in here, some chunks of feldspar, which is kind of nice. And you notice the lichen growing all over the rocks, you guys. Certain types of granite, lichen will not grow on. The stuff with good plagioclase and the mix that we're looking for does. Okay, so that was a second indicator. Saw the lineated rock. I saw the lichen on the rock indicating plagioclase and different feldspars. And as you can see here, we got a little bit larger. There's some forming right there. But then you see this. See this quartz stringer that's coming through here, right here. Okay, and that's really what you're looking for. And what you'll find is sometimes they start forming a little bit bigger pockets and stuff. But what we're going to look for basically in this stuff is stuff that's highly irregular. We want highly irregular rock, and you guys should always remember that. And this piece right down here was almost a picture perfect piece of irregular granite. Notice here, when we're looking at this rock, we've got cracks that are irregular. We've got faces that are not irregular. Most of the granite, as I've showed you guys before, it calves. It goes into a spherical shape as it erodes away. This rock will not do that, and there's a reason for that, because the high levels of plagioclase and quartz in this makes it a harder rock to erode, and so it erodes away at an irregular surface. And we start picking up little pieces, we can start to see what's in it. And I saw right over here, I picked up another rock because I noticed the quartz in it. And here you go. You can see that quartz running right through there. And now we're just looking for a place where it opens up into something that's more pocket material rather than just the veins of the quartz. And a lot of times there's not enough surface material eroded away to recognize where those places are. I mean, I'm sure there's some quartz crystals in this sill alone, but the problem with it is that there, you can see I'm standing on pretty much all dirt, and you've got these huge trees that are rooted down towards the vugs and the cavities where the water's holding. Likeliness is, judging by the size of these trees, I'd never be able to get down low enough to be able to pull any of it out. But this just gives you an idea of where I'm at. I'm probably gonna hike up into these mountains and see if I can find stuff that's more eroded away. But just seeing this and the irregular rock and the type of rock that's here, it makes me happy because I already know that over on this side where I found crystals, that it's here too. So anyhow, video number one, it's a little breezy, a little cold. I'm not predicting any rain, but it could happen. I've got my rain gear, I've got my extraction gear, and my video camera, and we're gonna see what we can find. So thanks for joining us, guys. We'll be back again.